This is my desk. Now technically it's a round dining table, but I prefer a round table to work at. It just feels less boxy and kind of just more open. It kind of opens up my mind a little bit. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It also serves the space perfectly because it actually, since it's a smaller space, a round table is great for flow and all of that. So I'm actually going to get rid of it because I feel like there's a lot of brown on brown happening in this room. So I'm going to bring in a black table that I got from Lulu in Georgia, which I'll show you in a minute. No, this video is not sponsored. I don't know, there's so many memories with this table. It's actually solid wood, and I originally got it from Urban Outfitters because it was a pretty good price. It's discontinued now, but it was a good price. It was solid wood. However, it was a cherry color. I don't know if you saw my videos on my main channel where I kind of transformed the table, but basically I took some gel stain and I kind of ghost coated it, and it gave it this really beautiful dark, almost walnut color, and I think it's really beautiful. Let's pay our respects to this table. I've done everything on this table. This is the new wood dining table. It's very beautiful. It's about the same size and it's solid wood. It is black. Honestly, it looks very similar to the old one, but it's, as you can see in the detail, it's 3 chunky legs that are heavy. And let me tell you, this table is significantly heavier. Maybe it's because it's like, it has like a thicker top. It's sort of like tapered here at the bottom. I don't know if you can see this detail. It's like, it looks thin, but it's like also tapered. And then of course the 3 chunky, probably solid wood legs. But I love this. So I've been making these little wax seals for like cards and stuff. I don't know if you've seen these. They're so pretty. There's a couple of different designs. Basically, I'm updating the like thank you cards on Casa Refined shop orders. So I thought it would be fun to kind of create these little like sort of postcard type thank you cards. And each order, you'll just get like a random one. It's basically serves as artwork because why not? So these are so beautiful. There's this one. There's a little doggy. And these are all kind of just like famous paintings. Of course, we all know this one. And then this would be kind of cool. But a couple more. But basically I thought it'd be cool because you can take like one of these, you can frame them, create like a mini gallery, because I've seen on Pinterest these like tiny galleries that I think they're so precious. Like get an ornate frame these, or even I've shared this on the blog or on my Instagram. You can take some like matte Mod Podge and kind of go over especially like the more painting types and kind of just give it some texture and kind of make it feel more realistic to some extent, and then you frame it, and I don't know, it's really cool. Or even like just a standalone piece, like putting it on a shelf or something like that. I think that could look pretty neat. So I'm so excited about these. You know what? It's so beautiful. I just love the modern profile, the slight tapering on the edge, the chunky legs, and I will tell you this table is quite heavy, so keep that in mind. I think there's also like an ivory wood finish, so you'll have to check on that, but I will of course also put this in the description. Such a beautiful solid wood table, and I cannot wait to start creating on here. love how these look in here. They're so beautiful. Faux linen. Now, as a reminder, these are the pinch pleated curtains from 2 Pages. They are custom made. And what I love about 2 Pages is that you can get pretty much whatever you want for your drapes at a reasonable price, because let's face it, custom drapery is very expensive, especially if you start doing like pinch pleating and all that. These are a pretty decent price. I will put, of course, all of the details in the description, but these are from the Liz collection. I believe the color is gray beige, but if you are looking for some curtains, I would definitely recommend like ordering the swatch book so that you can see it in person and kind of put it up against different lighting conditions. I know that I saw some photos online and these look a lot lighter in the photos, but looking at them, I was just surprised. It really just depends on the space, right? So I definitely would recommend them. And then of course you can also measure the width, the height of them, the lining. These are the privacy liner. I honestly just use these for decorative purposes. I don't really open and close them since there are blinds on the windows, but they also have like blackout and all that. I do also have the, I believe, is it ivory white? I have the beige white in my bedroom. If you saw that bedroom makeover video, you would have seen them there, and I really love it in there. They just feel so elegant and custom, and like drapes, they really make a big difference in a space. Also, I did go ahead and get them memory trained, which is why they hang so nicely. You can also do it yourself, but it just takes a little bit more work, so you can pay a little bit extra to have the memory trained, so that way when you get them they are ready to be hung. But I absolutely love them. I will put again all of the details. You can get them through Amazon or directly through their website, but I think if you get it through their website you can use a discount code that I have. I don't know. Just check the description box for all of the details. Welcome to my living room. Of course, I've shared my living room. I've done a couple of updates to along the way, and I'm always changing things. I think it's fun. But right now, I am just not happy with the living room. So I have this sofa, which I don't think I've ever formally introduce it on here, but I did get this from Joybird. It is discontinued, but there's a very similar one that I do recommend. I will link it in the description, but I absolutely love this sofa. I think it's very nice, it's cozy. It's of course a modular sofa, so I could have done like something longer and, you know, reconfigure it and such. And of course, elephant in the room here is that it is green. Now it was kind of something that I wanted to try out because I like neutrals, of course, and I like to incorporate colors through the accessories, the styling, the artwork, books, all that kind of stuff. But the green sofa is kind of a vibe, and it's kind of a statement, but it's green. It still sort of feels neutral to some extent, so I think it's a really beautiful thing. However, I guess I've just kind of have been struggling to decorate with a green room. Green sofa, sorry. Maybe it is the rug that's kind of throwing things off. Now recently I did, of course, get some new drapes, which I'll probably share in this video. Maybe I already shared it. It'll be somewhere in the video here, which I absolutely love, so I'm gonna keep those. I did swap out the artwork. I used to have sort of this colorful one that I created here on the channel. I actually shared it. And I don't know, it just felt a little bit off. Maybe it was the frame or something, I don't know. So I swapped it out for this piece that I created a while ago. Maybe it's working because it's sort of playing off of the green a little bit. Maybe it's just too dark and it feels very overwhelming. I'm not sure. Maybe this coffee table is too much. I just don't know what it is. So for now, I'm actually going to change out this rug, which, by the way, this is a jute washable rug. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. Any spills, I can kind of wipe it down. I haven't actually washed it, but if I did, I probably would have to go to the laundromat since it's a 9x12. I don't think it would fit in my washer, but you can throw it in the washer. I definitely would recommend it. There's also smaller ones if you have like an entryway or something. And you want kind of a jute style, you could probably do something like this. And I will say it's on the thin side, so I did put like a thick rug pad underneath. But I'm gonna swap it out with something different and see if that kind of helps. Because again, I'm struggling with the green sofa here. I absolutely love this rug. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It is 100% wool from Ganzi, I believe. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick right now. I'm a little congested, but this is such a beautiful rug. I absolutely love this. This is actually from Ashley Stark Home. It's more of a luxury rug, and it's really thick and it's hand woven. So I think this is really beautiful. It's a little bit lighter, so I think it's going to kind of brighten up the space a bit. Maybe the other rug was probably making it feel heavier, so we'll see. It's such an incredible rug. I went ahead and actually vacuumed it a couple of times. It is shedding. But that's kind of the package when it comes to wool, especially in the beginning. So we're gonna keep a wool shedding watch on it. Sort of has these like brown tones, some taupe, creamy colors, a little bit of dark here and there, but overall it's an incredible rug. There really wasn't much today, but I did get a couple of things. I'll show you when I get home. Okay, let me show you what I got from the thrift store. It wasn't really much, but I got 3 things. So the first thing that I got was this beautiful artwork. Actually, the artwork is not my favorite, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see. I mostly got it for the frame. It's a solid wood frame, and I think it's really beautiful. It's a beautiful little, I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it has this like dark stain on it. So we'll see. We'll see with this one. Let's set that aside for now. Imagine this. You buy yourself a beautiful vintage sort of brass style bowl, and you put your collectibles in there. You put maybe some eggs. Actually, this is not for food use, but I don't know, a collection of stones. I collect avocado pits after I'm done with the avocado. Actually, I have it over there. I wouldn't even fit in here anymore, but I don't know. Something like this is just so beautiful. Now, I was originally thinking of this as like a little compote type of compote vase, but it has this perforation right here, these holes that, of course, the water would like drain out. So I don't think this would be good for a vase. Maybe like a dry floral situation. That I think that could potentially look good. You can put it on a shelf on top of some books. I'll see where I'll put this, but what are your thoughts on this? And lastly, I got myself a book. This was an oversized book. A Day in the Life of America, photographed by 200 of the world's leading photojournalists on one day. So that's pretty cool. I think this book is from, let's see, first published 1986. I don't know. I was browsing through it and there's just a lot of beautiful, just interesting photographs, you know? So I think it's really cool. I just like getting a photography book. Now the cover is a little bit damaged, and if we remove the sleeve, it's this, which is not my favorite. So this is one of those types of books where either I would probably put another book stacked on top of it so that this is not as noticeable and you can only like see the spine, or this is one of those types of books where I would kind of just like leave open on a coffee table or something, that it's just like something interesting to look at, and then you can like flip the pages every few days or something. It's just like something interesting, you know? These are the types of things that I love about thrift stores. Now this book was only $4.99, but it was half off of the green tag, so this was only $2.50, which is not bad. It's a pretty large book. So, you know, while I'm here, let me also show you this thing that I recently got on Facebook Marketplace. Got it, I think, last week, and it is this large ornate frame. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It has this like, the seller said it was wood, but I don't know if this is actual wood. It's pretty heavy. I'm thinking it's like, I don't know, maybe it is wood. I need to look into it closer, but this is a really neat piece. I'm excited to do my own artwork. Not sure what I will do, but I'll definitely share once I start making the artwork. But take a look here. This right here, isn't that beautiful? I think that whenever there is some black in there, I think that makes the piece pop more. So I'm probably gonna hang it like this, or I guess it just depends on the artwork. I'm thinking of maybe doing something with color, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to stick to neutrals, because when you do something like this with a frame so predominant like this, the artwork really needs to complement and not really compete. They have to complement each other really nicely. So I don't know. We'll see what I do with this, but I think it's beautiful.